Hi guys, my name is Inyo Koje and you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 different ways of making this protective face mask for the COVID-19 pandemic. It's easy, it's straightforward, and it's affordable. So you could actually use your scrap fabric at home. The good news about this is it's reusable, so why not? So let's jump right straight to the tutorial. So the tools needed are measuring tape, scissors, elastic, thread, ruler, chalk, Sharpie, the fabrics, the pattern, and pins. First of all, put your pattern on your fabric and cut it out 8 inch on all 4 sides. Make sure there is enough room for the fold. So we'll cut 8 inch on all 4 sides. While I was cutting, I thought about it. Placing it on a fold should make it easier. So I'm going to cut this and place it on a fold so I don't have to sew the edge before I continue. I'll just get the fabric that already has a fold, since I need one side to be on the fold already. So I'm placing this on the fabric, on the folded edge like this. So I'll cut it out from the folded edge, and this is what we'll use for this tutorial. So we're cutting it out now. Okay, so we have this. So go ahead and cut out the Ankara. So like I said, we're making 3 different face masks. So cutting this 8 inch on all 4 sides like we did on the cotton fabric. I'm going to cut out 3. So I already made marks on the fabric with my chalk. You can see the yellow line on the fabric. So I'm cutting now all 3. Put that aside as well. So we have the fabrics for this tutorial. So now I took it to the ironing board and pinched out 1/2 inch on both sides and folded it to the wrong side. Just made a fold on the edge on both fabrics, on both patterns, on the cotton and the Ankara. So I'm taking it to the sewing machine. So I'm going to sew the folded edge now. Sewing the folded edge. I'm going to do this on both sides. I'm doing that on the other side. Nice and easy, because it's quite tricky. Fabrics like this can easily just move, so you have to be careful. Cut out the threads so it's neat and you don't have any issues while joining. So we're going to put it together now, the both folded edge together, and then pin so it stays down. At this point my fan was just blowing the fabric all over the place, so just pin some more. So the next step is to measure 1.5 inch on the edges, on this edge and on the other edge, 1.5 inch. After doing that, pin and then take it to the machine and sew. Okay, now what we'll do is I measured 6.5 inch of the elastic, and I need 2 for this marks. I'm cutting it out 2. I pinned it so it holds together firmly. So now as you can see, I sewed the 1.5 inch together. I didn't sew it completely, I just sewed that 1.5 inch spot and then I'm dragging this fabric now, so it laps like there's a bag under it. It laps like that, and then I'm going to sandwich the elastic inside the fabric, right sides facing each other. Going to do this on both sides, on both edges, the top edge and the down and bottom. So just pin it together. Do it carefully because it's tricky. The elastic is shorter than the fabric, so it's expected. So you do this on the other side, and then do this on the other side as well, and then we'll sew. So we're going to sew it together carefully so you don't grip any part of the elastic that shouldn't be sewn. So just do it carefully so you don't give yourself issues later. So you sew the other side carefully, please. And then cut out the threads on all four sides, and we turn it inside out, and your max is almost ready. So take it to the iron board and then we'll iron it to make it firm, and then we'll go to the next step to make it smooth. Rather, go to the next step. So now we're going to make marks 1 inch away from each other. As you can see, the yellow chalk is showing. So, and then we'll pleat it like this. Just follow the line from the other edge, folded edge, and pleat along. Make sure the both sides are equal. I noticed it wasn't equal, so I took out the pin and then adjusted it until it was equal. Now I'm going to sew it together, sew the pleated edges together, and make sure everything is gripped firmly. You don't want it all wobbly when you wear it. So gripping the other edge as well. And then take out the pin, cut out the threads, and it's almost ready. So the second one is, after getting to this point, you just fold. We're using bias strip for this because I couldn't get ribbons due to the lockdown. So you just fold your bias strip into the fabric and sandwich everything in carefully. I'm sure you're already familiar with how we got here, so just fold the strip in. We're not using elastic, we're using a strip on all four edges. So we're sandwiching everything together, pinning it, and then sewing it all along like we did with the last one. Sewing it together on the other side as well. Cut out the excess, take out your pins, and then turn it inside out. And voila, we have ourselves a max with strips. So now we'll do the same thing. 1 inch, mark 1 inch down. Just keep marking the 1 inch down on both sides, or you could just eyeball it and mark on one side and then pleat. So just pleat it carefully like we did the first one. Repeat the same step on the other side. Repeat it neatly and firmly, and then sew on both sides. And you have yourself another face mask. Take out all the pins, please don't forget. Yeah, and that's it. So now we're going to put interfacing for extra protection. This is optional, but okay, if you want to feel extra protected, just put it the soft one, please. Don't use any hard interlining, just put it inside, and that's it. And then this is the last one I want to show you. It's quite easy. It's easier than the other ones. It's straightforward, no bags, just straightforward. So you just, all you have to do is pin, then sandwich the elastic into it. I'm not doing any half an inch fold on the edge. Just sandwich it carefully. This is quite tricky because there's no fold and the fabric is like 8 inch on all sides long, and then the elastic is, of course, it's 6.5 inch, so it's quite difficult. It was harder than the other ones to get it all locked in, but just patience and just love your fabric, love your work, and to love you back. So just carefully put it all in and then sew on both sides. Excuse me. So you're sewing this other side as well. And then you turn it inside out. No, sorry. You'd sew the last part before turning it inside out, making sure you leave like 1.5 inch to like turn everything out. So leave that extra space and then turn it all inside out. And of course, after turning, you iron it. Just turn it carefully, take it to the iron it, and make your 1 inch mark. And then you pleat. So it's almost ready. It's straightforward. It's very, very straightforward and easy to make. So you sew it on both sides, like we did with the first two. Sew it easy. Make your back stitch, don't forget that. And well, good to go. Cut out all your threads, don't forget that as well. Cut out all the rough edges. You don't want thread all wobbly on your face. And that's it. Easy peasy. All ready. And all set. So now one final thing. You could fold your marks into two and mark 1.5 inch on both sides. This is for the nose grip. Then you create a casing for the wire, just to have that firmness on your nose. Then you sew the opening. Sew the opening and then you get your wire in. So I couldn't get a flexible wire, so I had to make do with what I had, but preferably get something really flexible that will be easy to bend, something that will be very easy. It took me quite a while to get it in. Like, it was a struggle, but eventually it came through. And then bend to give that shape of the nose. And then that's it. It's ready. I'll wear them and then I'll show you what it looks like, so you can try to make yourself one and let us know. So thank you. So guys, we've come to the end of today's tutorial. Do like, share and subscribe, and let us know what you think on the comment section below. So stay safe guys, and stay at home. Love you.